They have gutted this boat out completely. It is completely emptied, except for and they're taking off the transom in the back right now. And they're going to replace this board right here. The transom board, because it's drying out in the sun right now, but it's pretty, needs to be replaced. They tore out the seats. Everything is out. It's coming along nicely. So what Raymond is going to be doing is rebuilding this boat.
Taking everything off the other one, putting it on this
And
one.
taking it off his boat that he has right here. This is his current boat. It's a nice fishing boat. We fish out of it all the time.
Real fast when you come on.
But this boat is a little bit shallower on the sides than this boat. So we're going to switch the stuff and switch over here. And this boat handles bigger water, and we're going to put this on that trailer and put this one on this trailer. So that's what our project currently is. And they just ripped everything out of this boat. So they're going to put some stuff gets reused, but most of it's just going to get tossed. So anyway, that is what we are doing.
10 minutes.
So I will show updated phases of the stage. Updated phases of stages. So this morning they flipped the transom board around because the other side was actually in really good shape. So we didn't have to buy another 2x10x6 and cut it down. They put the trim piece back on. Dad, can you point to the trim piece? That's this top silver piece. And they're putting the corners back on. So that's where we're at right now. We're getting closer to the painting of the outside. And we bought all the supplies, as you can see in the back of the truck.
We could get one.
Yep, as much as we could.
There's probably gonna be some missing.
Yep, there's probably some more stuff to pick up, but we tried to get as many of the supplies last night at the store. So we bought new flooring, new insulation for underneath the flooring, because the stuff that came out, you can see, is kind of yucky and was gross. And this is the old floor that was torn out. And so we're going to do that, and then we're going to be flipping this over, and we have new numbers and stuff for the boat. So we will show you each step of the phase.
Center little bump up. Where's your safety glasses?
I don't know.
Here, I'll get them.
Progress so far. So they have two sections of the floor deck in. They used 2x4s. To support the boards underneath, so there's no flex. And what are you marking up now?
The rear support.
The rear support.
So it notches in, it's perfectly flush to the top of the rib. It'll support the whole rear deck right off the rib.
Okay, very
And
cool.
you got two full-length 2x4s here, so it really won't work.
And how did you support the front end?
Board that's in it right now.
Oh, I see. That's very cool looking. Very nice. And it seems very solid. Ray, would you like to
Really?
move around? Yes, please. To show how firm and solid of a design that is. Very firm and no flex to the board whatsoever. It looks terrific. All right. That's our progress. Oops, I bumped the camera there. That's our progress so far. Looks really nice. The whole he's bouncing the whole boat for me. Well, the boat is sitting unstrapped on the trailer, so very cool. Very cool. Very nice. All right, so the deck is coming together really nicely. As you can see how they have the bottom board mounted here. They have notches cut in for the 2x4s. They drilled up through, so it's going to sit. They haven't taken it out yet, but that's how it's going to sit. And then it sits on the rib, which gives it the ability not to have the board soaking up extra water to make it extra heavy when it gets wet out. And then you'll notice, and I'll probably zoom in for this, on the deck, there's an open space and an open space. And the reason they're leaving the open space there is they're not building rod lockers. So you'll be able to have your rods sitting there. So if you have longer tips, you can actually protect them underneath the front part of that deck. So that's looking really nice. So I don't know if they have this mounted down. Not yet. So they have this board here. It's just a 2x4 for the step up, because this wasn't going to sit flush and it would have looked like this big ramp. And then they have extra brackets that they put in. And see, the brackets are holding the board, so it's nice and solid. So it sits really firm. And now he's going to put some type of a hatch cover in up here for life jacket storage, possibly some tackle boxes, but not too much stuff, but just to have the life jackets put away so they can't blow out when you're traveling and everything like that. Then he can have his pedestal seat up here. He's going to have his 2 seats, one here and one here. So the bilge they have mounted right here, and I of course bought the wrong fittings for them, so I have to get a different fitting, and then it'll come up and hang over the top. So it's coming along beautifully. Our goal is to get the floor done today and get the bottom painted, because they're gonna take out the floor while I paint. So it cleaned up really nicely. Everything got pressure washed. Everything's been washed off. It's all stained from wherever lake it sat on. They sanded off a bunch of the stuff. They filled all the holes with rivets, because there was these were all rivets that they put in. There was bolts here on each side from whatever had been bolted here at some point, and so they filled those with solid rivets. You know, these were here. These were from the original boat seat. Then they have some stringers to help tie it together with the floor. And then they have flotation that they're putting underneath. So there will be flotation in here. So we do have new flotation to put in. You know, just to be safe. But it's coming along beautifully. Now the prep is starting for painting the bottom of the boat. So because you can see, we have it flipped upside down. So all of the stuff on the inside is out. So here we have the carpeting, and we're laying it out on the deck, which is out of the boat right now.
This is the back deck.
Yep, this
Bow
is
is
the
up there.
back deck. Sorry.
Bow pieces right
And
there.
then the bow pieces Right here against the trailer.
We'll do that
Whoop.
one next. We'll probably be able to move this one because
Right
it's
here
different.
against the trailer.
Oh, I think so.
So we have plenty of carpeting to do both chunks with a little bit of overhang. Probably 3 inches all the way around. Staple it underneath, gluing it on top so it gets a nice adhesion. And then Scott is prepping getting the paint can and stuff ready because we're going to spray it. So we had to wait for the wind to die down because it's been incredibly windy today.
And we wanted to be able to do the decking this morning.
Say that again?
We wanted to be able to do this decking this morning. We couldn't have done that if the paint was going because it takes 24 hours to dry
Right.
to be able to actually do anything.
So
Move it.
this way tomorrow after work we'll be ready to
Throw this all
move
back in.
forward, put it all together.
Hopefully. This takes 24 hours to dry as well.
Yes, so timing wise this is pretty
So
good.
do 2 coats on that coat.
All right. When we're done cutting, I will show you the finished product. I might leave the painting on because I think it looks cool when you see the paint go on. But it's really boring to watch somebody glue carpeting to the board. Multiple coats later. That's blue tape covering up the silver on the bottom. But you can see it looks really nice. Turned out really well. We put the easy up over it just to help overnight in case it's not supposed to rain, but just in case. Do all that work and then have it rain would be quite icky. But it turned out really, really well. So, oh, I keep hitting the bottom there. But looks really good. Now, we have the deck board done. This is glued, stapled, ready to put back in. And then we are currently working on the front deck. And we will be gluing this. And then I'm leaving this part longer in the front. So it's going to hang down so that I can staple it to the 2x4 that it sits on. So it'll give it a smooth look once it's in the boat. So we have to glue this down, but we're not going to staple this end until it's installed back in the boat. And then I'll trim whatever, if it's a little long. I think I'm pretty close, but we'll staple around, and that way it will have a more finished look once it's in the boat. So leaving this overhang intentionally to go over the 2x4 step, because it's about a 2x4 step for this front chunk. So that's what we're gonna do now, and he's doing the paint gun cleanup. But the first deck board looks pretty good sitting over there. It didn't look like it oversprayed too much. We weren't sure. First time we've used that paint gun. Worked pretty good. You can buy a replacement canister for them for $5, which, depending how badly this one is to clean out, we might do next time. But for now, that's pretty good. So right now I'm going to take my carpet adhesive, indoor outdoor carpet adhesive, nothing fancy. You put it on with a trowel, and it's got like a 20-minute work time.
Pretty good, I think.
It's very sticky. Needed more than I thought we would. So Ray had some spray adhesive for the other half that he used on his regular boat. So this is the stuff he used on his boat. It's been on there really well, and he's had no issues, so we're just mixing them. Might regret it, who knows. But this stuff really kept his carpeting down. More worried about the bumps in the middle. Oh, that was a lot of bending and reaching for your back to hurt, you know.
Well, I'm probably heading for surgery on that too yet.
What? What are you talking about?
Back.
Oh, it's back? Maybe.
Oh, you told me. Did you get this glued?
Yeah, I did.
Is it glued right now?
Yes, it is.
You see my help?
Probably.
This is sort of bananas the most. Look, it's walked on all the day. All day, every day. That's pretty good.
use it. Tiffany blue. Not even used to, did you use it, did you?
I need staples.
Oh,
Hurry up.
no. Oh, yeah, a lot of carpeting left.
Come on. So you know what I'm doing. I'm not gluing or stapling this front chunk so you can trim it to fit that 2x4 and staple it to that 2x4 so it gives
Okay.
it a nice finished look.
That'll be fine.
Okay? Just so you don't think I screwed up.
Oh, that's fine. Probably should have cut that a lot smaller. Nose piece.
What do you mean?
Did you make it smaller?
Well, yeah, carpeting's gonna really hold it back.
It'll be tapped in.
It's okay. It is what it is.
I'll trim this corner once we get it in.
That you can finish.
You got a 2x4 for me to put it on right now?
Doesn't.
Doesn't really need it.
No, it's different.
What do you mean?
Because that's going to have a lip to hit the 2x4. The 2x4 doesn't go flush to that.
There's a lip.
There's a lip underneath it.
Oh, it looked flush when you had it sitting there.
No, because that's going to be mocked up. It has a lip.
It's going to have a lip.
Yeah, so it's actually fine.
So you should finish that. The other one,
I wouldn't have cut so much.
the other one you should have left long. So the 2x4 mounts on that one.
We'll just wrap 2x4.
We'll just wrap the 2x4 and screw it on. It is
Okay.
what it is now.
Not a big deal.
Well, I would have trimmed this much shorter.
It is what it is now.
I know, I'm just saying.
It's shorter then.
Relax.
It looks good.
Great, start picking stuff up. We got tools everywhere. Well, they have to get in. You know, out of progress.
Yeah.
We're at the spot now where we gotta clean.
Can you wash off this trowel, Raymond?
Yeah, you gotta do that. Distract me from whatever you're doing.
I don't know. The directions are on the tub sitting over here.
Can I wash this trowel now?
Yeah,
Where is it?
right there.
So everything's fixed.
So, Raymond, the directions for what to use for cleanup are on the container.
I'm gonna use water for some reason, and I know that's not gonna work.
I don't know if it will or will not.
It won't.
I am assuming it will not.
It needs mineral spirits, probably. Oh, you got shit everywhere.
Can you not swear while I'm recording?
Sorry.
Jesus.
I thought we're having a swearing. He died.
He did. You are correct.
Clean up ways with a white cloth under using soap and water. Dry usually using mineral spirits. Mineral
You
spirits.
could use the gray mineral spirits, the rags over there. Bucket.
The boat looks good. Looks like it's drying well.
Don't touch.
Oh, I'm not touching it at
I
all.
got giant glue trap.
I think it looks good. It doesn't seem to, like, I know you said there's a lot of overspray, but it really didn't feel like it adhered to other things.
No, I don't think so. It drifted around. Probably only adhered to stuff you didn't want it to.
Of course. There's stuff like that, yeah. Although your car was downwind, so.
No, it was all drifting that way.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it went like this to be plowing.
Oh, I thought it was still going the other way towards the
No.
woods.
It went the other
But we
direction.
did cover up his boat though, so. The old boat.
Yeah.
Hence the new boat. All right. Nice progress. I'm turning it off. Any last famous last words for today?
I'm tired. There's a lot of work today.
Yeah.
That's it.
How about you, Ray?
Tired.
Picking up all the stuff?
Yeah, getting glue all over my hands.
So now we have the boat taped off to do the blue pinstripes on the paint on the sides in this open gray area.
You wash for you? No. No.
No.
What side are you starting on first? Can you move the acetone?
This is the top for this, but everyone sees.
screws.
Yeah, whatever it is.
I'll pick up the lid. Oh,
Yeah. I think with a tack coat over it. I don't need a tack coat because it's already.
got a coat on it.
Yeah. So we'll just go for color.
There it goes.
You missed them on the bottom or you're doing two coats.
We'll see. Here comes over. Oh, we got a two coat now.
Down there on the bottom, you missed them. He's coming back. I just asked that.
A lot of paint there.
It's been drying now for a couple hours. We're going to peel the paint and the plastic off so that we don't get any residue.
That's open for
It's kind of calm right now too, which is nice.
Yeah, so it doesn't really right in the paint. Wait, hold on.
I'll just sit back and let you peel.
Oh, I did. When you need it. Oh, right now.
What?
Okay.
What the heck? What? What?
They need me to do a reference letter. It'll take me about 10 minutes.
Alright, keep peeling.
Oh, I thought she was talking about like me or something. Back here up there somewhere. Oh. Put 2 pieces of tape there. I like the way it's looking. Where's that piece?
Paint is dry, so we flipped it over. And now they're working on the other side of the deck. All right. So on the back side of the board is a 1-inch pipe for running all of the wiring through the bottom of the boat. Attached to the deck with just some bent over nails. Could have used like pipe straps, but bent over nails work just fine. And then it won't rattle and make a bunch of noise when you're running.
It's put it way in it.
And then we are adding foam.
No, it's not behind it.
Oops, sorry. Now they're working on adding the flotation foam to glue underneath the deck to put flotation back into the boat.
Okay.
We're in there.
I go a hair forward or in the back?
Are you on your rib back here?
We can go forward.
It's got to go forward about 4 inches.
I can't. I'm just holding it. Right there. Perfect.
Right there is perfect. Okay. We're dropping it down. Hold on. Oh, that side's got to come forward more. Probably because you got to get in the slot.
Yeah.
We can do that final adjustment there.
Push done?
Yeah. Down.
Then. Oh, that looks nice.
The block on the thing up there. You cuts in that block.
That's what's done.
So it's gotta. That's why it's not in the groove over here. So we'll have to do a little prying here.
I got the big pry bar on the right behind me
You
as
found
well. Yes,
Right where?
right here.
Sorry, I didn't know if I did it right or.
That's okay. You weren't. You
That's
didn't.
nothing. We
that's-
probably messed it up when we were screwing together. a little bit.
That looks really nice.
Does look nice.
Can you hold this for a moment? Right? Just like this, and then move the floor.
One more. A little more. Hold on.
Sorry.
Okay, one more tap. More. One more. More. All right, that's good. Right there. It's locked in. How's it look?
Looks really good.
Only half a minute.
Sure.
Ray's excited. I can see the smile.
Uh-huh. It's solid. Pat them off, I think, just
The boat's not tied down or anything.
Oh,
It's
I
just
know,
sitting
that's
on
fine.
here.
feels good. You were thinking the same thing I was thinking.
Oh, is he excited to try the seat out now?
Well, it's not where it goes, but I can make sure it's seated. No, that's good. It's definitely solid already with the 4 bolts. Solid. That's good. Feels solid. I don't know. And this is way more leverage than I ever have on this spot. More likely not, you're gonna have one that's
All
just
right.
all.
It's right in my eyes.
Oh, my apologies. I have to have a light for the
Looks good.
video to show up. All right, so part
Ooh,
1 of the
plenty of
floor
plate.
is in, plus flotation. It's in there. It's solid. The carpeting's on. 2 seats are mounted. Looking good.
I think we'll put some corner brackets down here and tie it to that. We're gonna put a box back there.
Could you explain what you just said one more time?
No, the deck is locked down to the boat. It's attached here, it's attached there, it's attached in the back. And it's locked into that
Then we'll have
slot.
another box right here for all the electronics. Right here with the switches and everything, so that'll lock it to the side of the boat here as well.
Okay, you were giving a nice explanation.
And then the deck is gonna screw to this frame. And then in the center here, we're gonna box out a box down in here
The life jackets.
for life jackets and stuff. Ready to put your deck in?
We gotta put a hole in everything else yet.
We can set it in here though.
No, I guess to show it. And then another plate that matches that one goes right there. There where I got it sitting.
I do have some carpeting I can put across here
Yes, we're
too.
gonna carpet that board down there. But I don't want carpeting between here, because it'll raise it out of whack.
It looks a little funny.
We've got it set the way we want it right now.
No, I understand. I understand why when I was going to leave
And
the
then
flap
this'll all
yesterday.
screw down to
Yep.
that frame that we just put in there. Feels
And the
pretty
board-
solid, don't
Yeah, that's solid.
it?
That's nice.
Solid enough that it rocks the whole boat.
Well, the boat's not strapped down or
It's
anything.
still
either.
rocking it though. Yeah, it's not too bad of a step either.
The paint is sharp.
This is gonna go here.
Yep. And that's that one.
Oops,
That's where
sorry.
that pedestal will go here. And then I have a seat post for that one.
The box hatch cover will be right here.
I get it. You want to open now.
This way.
Yeah, otherwise it'll open up when you're driving.
You know,
Correct. Master of your own domain, Ray.
Mm-hmm.
You ought to thank Dad for all his hard work,
Thank
you know. That looks nice.
Alright, I want some lights out here. I want to take some
Aha.
Deck we have lifted out. He's got his matching seats entered. He put in the light. So mounting the pole, the seat thing for the butt seat, and then this is the hatch cover that has now been cut out. And the hatch, I'll show you when it's installed. It's sitting somewhere else right now, but
Perfect. He's grabbing them.
just so you can see the progress. All right, here the hatch is now in. Would you like to open it up? So it's got a lip to support. And voila. All right, the floor is now in. It's permanently mounted. Oops. The hatch is in. Can you open the hatch? So it's filled with foam as flotation on the sides.
Lots of foam.
Lots of foam, and then his life jackets can sit in there.
Let me show him what the rod storage is. We didn't show him that yet.
No, we haven't shown the rod storage yet.
Got the old bolt.
So the rods are gonna lay on the side here, on each side, and then they can tuck up in, and he's gonna get some straps to strap down.
Like so. Just like that.
Yeah. So now it's on to, yeah, rod storage for both sides. And then the next part is the wiring and
Doing the box.
the box, probably right in here somewhere for the control panel
And the locators.
and the locators, because you got to have something
There.
to set it here. And then
We got some little tie down things.
yeah,
little
so in
brackets
the
that come
meantime,
down.
we're really close to being done, and it's coming together very nicely. So that's it for today.
The extendable rear light.
Yes, he has his light. Oh, let me see if I can see that on camera.
It's installed.
Oh yeah, so you shrink it down now. That's very tall light. Ooh.
Break it before we can get used.
On that note, we're going to bed. Good night. What are we doing to adhere the deck to the top of the boat? What are we doing to adhere the deck to the top of the boat?
Self-tapping screws.
What kind of screw?
Self-drilling screws, wood to metal.
Oh, it's self-drilling wood to metal screw. Okay. That seems very solid. No flex at all. All right, so here they are building the box. So this is the front side. And what are the two compartments for?
Sunglasses and miscellaneous stuff. You wanna
Okay.
set 'em?
If you want to charge it.
And then
Phone
you're
charger here.
right, and then you're cutting in the switch panel, so it's going to go right there. Okay, and then what does the back side look like for your cabinet here?
It's just a box.
Yep. Well, but so the wire goes underneath in the middle.
I guess.
Going right up through the bottom.
Okay,
Right in there.
that looks really nice. And is that where it's going to sit, or is it going to sit more towards the edge? How is it going to?
Right there.
Right there.
That's it.
It looks really cool. I'm gonna come around and look at it from the side.
So I'm mounting it down to the side, or you want it straight to the floor?
We'll do some oil cracks to the floor.
The little ones. Yeah,
So
yeah,
you can
perfect.
see,
Here.
I don't know if it'll show up so great in the dark.
They
It's kind of dark.
I had those out.
The angle is right here.
I had them out.
Nice and flush to the boat. So it looks pretty good so far.
Just cut this.
The box is carpeted. And now we're working on hooking up the switch panel. All
Very
the
close.
wires are pulled.
I just watched it shrink.
All the batteries are connected. Don't know if we're going to leave the gas can there. We're going to do an on-the-water test once it's all put together.
I couldn't move anywhere.
So we have completed everything on the boat. All electronics are installed. I take that back. We did not install interior lights yet. They're not here yet, so we couldn't install those. However, we have done the rest of the boat. So the motor is on, the rear light, the batteries, the bilge pump. We decided to move the gas can before our maiden voyage, which I will record, because we're not sure how the weight will sit in the back. The control panel is done. His 2 locators are on. His anchor is in with a new anchor rope, courtesy of Mom. And then his 2 matching seats. We took the blue seat. He had just put a new boat seat in the other boat. And so we took that out and put it on here so they matched instead of having a mismatched seats. And then he's got his butt seat in, his floor hatch, which I don't know if I can reach. Oh, maybe I can. Which is filled with life jackets. His trolling motor is installed. The plug is right here. His other locator for the front. This is the anchor that came with this boat, but we're going to be putting a different anchor on. And the boat numbers are on. Nice and flashy. And we're going to be swapping trailers today. But it turned out really well. So I have to say I'm very impressed. So his old boat is this boat. And we're going to take this trailer and put it under this boat. And buy some fenders. And this boat will be on that trailer. So he has some things to do. Everything isn't put in the new boat yet, but he's getting there. And he left all the old wiring. We pulled all new wires and everything instead of reusing what was in here. So he has the seat to put back on and things like that. But none of us are ever able to go out on a body of water and not start fishing. So I may as well put the net in.
So these transducers are kicking up water, don't they?
Yeah. Does that mean they should be mounted higher? Or it is? Okay. But they kicked up water on the other boat too.
That's it.
Yeah, it's big.
I don't know what he's saying, why it says it's about a gallon.
Sitting perfectly.
Looks like it's perfectly level.
Me too. Looks like it's sitting perfectly level.
I think we moved
that battery that side
You
won't
got
be so
life
bad.
jackets in there?
Yeah, they're in the deck.
Oh, they're in the deck? Okay.
Yep.
What?
They're in the deck. Okay.
It looks like it's sitting perfectly level when you're
Hold
running.
that.
It ain't
Park
level.
right here.